and still.
Yo, Aaron!
What up, and still TV in the building, coming at y'all with another one. So check it out, man. We just watched the Edgar Berlanga fight versus Damon Nicholson. So if somebody finally got out the first round against that man, we're going to talk about it. We're going to chop it up. Cue the intro.
I'm handsome, I'm bad, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Man, we just gonna get right to it this time. I promise. I'm living in a prophecy. And I feel ain't nobody hot as me. Ain't nobody strong as we. I'm flexing on your heroes. I'm working on your prodigy. Stay away from every boy that hate and suck the strong to see. I think I might have came too strong on that. And they might think it's something wrong with that. Let me take it back.
And still.
Yo, Aaron!
What's good, YouTube? We back and still TV. We just watched that boy Berlanga. Was it Damon Nicholson?
Yeah.
You want to start over? Nah, we good. We rolling. Listen,
You funny as shit.
Edgar
Anyway,
Berlanga. We caught a lot of shit last time because we kind of killed him about some sparring.
Yeah, that was another joint. I look back, we got hella thumbs down for that. Y'all hate shit. Damn.
I mean, a man that all his fights was first round knockouts, right?
Yeah.
So you're really hype about him, and then when you see the sparring footage that we saw, you know, you start thinking, well, what if this, what if that, what if it's just the matchmaking? But tonight he was in with a local fighter, Damon Nicholson. He made it out the first round, barely.
Yeah.
And I mean, I thought he actually went to a decision. He didn't win. He maybe won one round. I think he won one round. Was it the fourth round? Something like that.
Yeah, I think two of the judges didn't give him no rounds. I don't know.
Yeah, it was still close. Even the round he might have won.
Yeah.
But he finished. I was surprised that he finished because he was on the floor all night. His punch resistance was terrible.
Like, every time.
I don't know if his punch resistance was just that bad. Or
Nah, it's not that bad. It was
hurt.
it was the combination of the punch resistance wasn't the best. Berlanga's power and the fact that he was anticipating all that power. So like when someone hits that hard, you tense up.
Yeah.
And it makes you tight. You can't roll with shots. So your body resists everything, so it make you fall, basically. So that's what was happening. Plus, it's like, if you're not loose and comfortable, your footwork's not as good, you're not reacting as good, he's a little scared, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he made a couple questionable moves in there. Like
stuff that he wouldn't have done if he was fighting somebody that didn't hit as hard and didn't have that reputation. It was that Mike Tyson effect. You know what I'm saying?
So after watching this fight, does that how do you feel about Berlanga now? Does his stock raise to you, or does it go down, or is it about the same?
I think it lowered, but I think
it lowered.
I do think it lowered.
So I think, for the casual fan, it definitely lowered because he didn't get the knockout, right? But he did knock him down, 4 or 5 times?
He did, but it just wasn't impressive. He didn't look impressive.
For me, I thought he looked better now in my mind. Like, because I think more of him as I think he's faster. I know you pointed out during the fight that his speed.
Well, I talked about it in one of the videos. We talked about how fast his hands were that people don't talk about. His hand speed and power is unreal. Both of them.
He's faster than I thought, and I think he has more power than I thought.
Yeah.
So with those two combined, like, I can't say that he did
I already knew that. When I say his stock drop, it's like, if you get 16 first round stoppages in a row, it's like it doesn't take much for your stock to drop. Your stock is up there.
Here's what I think his stock from me went up, right?
Yeah.
For the casual fan, it probably did go down because he didn't get a knockout, right? Now, for the fighters, his peers or his potential opponents, they're probably looking at him like, okay, if I can survive to the later rounds or push him into deep waters, I might can close the show on him, or I might can do this. Because Nicholson had some good moments. He actually outboxed him in like spots, but he just would get caught and he couldn't stay on his feet.
Yeah. Nicholson probably had like definitely better footwork, could shoulder roll a little bit. Berlanga, to me, he didn't show a whole lot of wrinkles to get somebody out of there, to me. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think his stock dropped to the casual fan, and me looking at him, I don't think it dropped. He just didn't show me anything impressive. Because I already knew he had fast hands. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't see anything new from him. And if you get out of the first round the first time, I would like to see something new. You going into the second half of the fight, maybe showing, you can move sideways and show, like, he just moved straight forward into him. And
So for me,
he wasn't really.
in third, fourth round, I was like, there's no way this fight should go to distance. There's
Yeah.
no way. Like, that's surprising.
Mhm.
I mean, you got to give credit to Nicholson for continuing to.
Definitely.
He could have gave up several times, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like, Berlanga, you got to finish this fight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he truly did what he was supposed to do, he would have got the knockout.
And I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm saying,
The
like-
seventh round, I think, is the round. It seemed like he took off.
Yeah.
Like was
He may
tired.
have some conditioning issues. I mean, his body doesn't look that in shape. Now, and some people can look like that and still be in shape. I don't know if that's the case for him, but it doesn't look like, to me, it doesn't look like he takes his conditioning as seriously as he needs to beat the top guys. That's another thing. He fought 8 rounds and he got, he kind of gassed out a little bit. So, I mean, I give him a C.
A C?
Yeah, Berlanga a C.
I think I give him a B. Because like I said, I think in my mind, I'm like, all right, he proves they can. I mean, it's his first time going past a round.
Mm-hmm.
So to go 8 rounds now, and he still knocked him down with 10 seconds left to go. So he still carries his power. It's just a matter he needs to get his win together and get used to fighting those rounds.
I can't even say he carried. I think he does carry his power. I do, but I can't say that based off of Damon Nichols. He was falling for everything, bro.
Every time he got touched in the head.
Yeah, like he fell every time. Now that shot did land flush, but still, bro, it's like Damon, nigga, like stay on your feet.
So where do you have him ranked in the hierarchy at 168?
168. Are we including Canelo?
Sure, why not?
All right, we're including Canelo. I put him. I don't want to miss nobody, but off the top of my head, probably 4th or 5th.
So you got Benavidez, Plant,
Yeah,
uh,
Canelo,
David Morrell.
and then probably him.
Okay, Billy Joe,
I think I would pick him
Darrell.
over. I would pick him over Billy Joe.
Darrell.
I'd pick him over Darrell.
What's my man?
Would you pick? You pick him over Darrell, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not. I think he's knocking
Too much
Darrell out.
power. Yeah.
But again, I don't know. Like I don't know if Nicholson was like maybe never recovered, and that's why he couldn't take the punches. Because he might. I'm just thinking if Darrell were to get in there and take the
Not
punches
recovered
better,
for 8 rounds.
if Darrell were to get in there and take the punches better, then we might have a fight on our hands. You know, what I
Darrell is better than Damon Nicholson. He's definitely better than Damon Nicholson for sure.
mean? Yeah, and I don't think Berlanga can afford to fade late against Darrell.
I don't know if it gets there. I don't think it gets there. I think he stops Darrell.
I would bet on that too, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying I guess I gotta see him in more with better competition. to see how
I
they
think
do.
okay, if we took that Berlanga that we just saw and put him against Anthony Darrell that got out of the first round and made it all 8 rounds, he may lose that fight. But I think since he just had this fight, he's gonna look a lot better the next time. Like,
And I don't think
he's not gonna be the same Berlanga next
And
time.
I don't think they're gonna put him in there with a fighter at that level yet either.
No, they're not. And he's not going to be the same guy after this. He's going to be in better shape. He's going to get a lot better from this. Like, that had to happen at some point. So, yeah, we could take, his performance today and then say, all right, if he did that same performance against this guy, but you got to understand, like, he's not going to look like that again.
How does he do against a guy like Chris Eubanks or Danny Jacobs?
Danny Jacobs, that's interesting. I would pick, I don't know, man. It's tough.
I think it's just
Who would you take in
I
that?
don't think we have enough information yet. I think
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I'm trying to picture that because he's
Well, based
awfully he looks awfully one-dimensional. That's the problem.
Based on Jacobs' last fight, I gotta take Berlanga.
Based off of everything I've seen from Jacobs' whole career, I'll take Jacobs.
But after
Just
that last
because,
fight.
like, Berlanga looks so one-dimensional to me. He doesn't
So
look
how
like
much
he.
of that? But how much of that was him knowing that he has a guy that can't really hurt him?
I
So
can't
he's
really
probably-
say that
he's
because he
probably
didn't get him out of there.
He's probably getting hit more than he usually would.
It'd be
because-
different if he got him out of there easily.
But if he knows that he has a guy that has packs a punch, maybe he defends a little better. He doesn't get touched as much.
But not even defensively. He looks one-dimensional offensively too. He doesn't have a lot of wrinkles, man. Like it looks like he just comes in and does fast, hard punch. Like he doesn't set everything up. He doesn't feint. He doesn't jab to the body. So yeah, he just headhunts. I mean, to be honest, like that's all he does.
All right, so you gonna get me in the comment section all day. Here we go again.
They can't deny that though. Berlanga is a headhunter. If they try to go against that, we ain't got nothing for him. You can't respond to that.
He landed some solid body shots, but
he did. But
Nicholson took those better.
He did throw to the body, but what I'm saying is he wasn't doing that shit to set anything up. He was just throwing a barrage of punches, some to the body, some to the head. Like it was all combos. He wasn't. I don't see a whole lot of wrinkles in his game. Is what I'm saying. Like let me set this up to land this later. Like he's fighting real surface level. So it's like I want to hit his head right now. Let's just go in for it.
So you basically saying you don't see him as a top 5 guy at 168?
Not right now.
Okay.
Like maybe 5th. He's right there. He's around 5th, I think.
Okay.
But not right now. No, I don't think he has the wrinkles for it. Like I think Benavidez dogs him.
Oh yeah. Benavidez hurt some bad.
Yeah.
But I think they had it was some back and forth with that, and they said he's not ready for Benavidez yet.
Yeah. He's not.
Yeah, he's not ready.
He just doesn't have the skill.
Tell us what y'all thought about the fight, what y'all think about what we thought about the fight. And let's get on to some other news. Ryan Garcia. So first off, before Aaron gives his take that it's probably not gonna be politically correct. Mental health is serious. A lot of people deal with it. If it's something that if it's something that's really happening, then I hope he gets his help and he comes back stronger, just like he said. Now, with his track history of crying wolf or coming up with stories and everything that comes from that camp is like all over the place. Seems like every other week is something, a new lie or a new story. So when they first announced the fight with Fortuna, we both were like, what? Like, he might lose that fight. You know what I mean? Like, you may as well fight Devin.
I'd have picked Fortuna.
Yeah, I was going to pick Fortuna too. I was waiting on it. I was excited for that fight. Like, all right, he might get beat.
Yeah.
So for him to pull out now is like, my first thought was, I knew that was too good to be true. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, what'd you think? Is he telling the truth?
Man, I don't know, man. He just a shaky dude to me, bro. Like, everything about him is just, I don't trust him. He just off to me. Like, he's not a normal, his career just is not normal. He's not a normal boxer to me. Because he has this Nickelodeon, like, Disney Channel appeal to me. Like, he's like the kid star.
Internet fame?
Yeah, it's like, he's like the, it's so like Nickelodeon, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he's like the Kids' Choice Awards for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not serious.
So before the last fight he had, I really liked Ryan.
I remember. You said he would beat Tank.
I might have said he had a chance because of his height. And his
you
speed.
said he would beat Tank. You said Tank was some shit.
Nah,
I remember that.
I don't know about that.
You always do that shit. You did say that. But all right, keep going.
I liked him, right? I just want to see him in better competition. And then when all the fake fights or calling people out and not fighting them,
yeah,
it all started. Then just being with De La Hoya and all the hating that come out of that camp toward Haney and stuff. I'm like, all right, he another one of these guys.
Yeah.
So he's trying to follow in Canelo's footsteps. So now when this news comes out, I'm just like, I don't believe it, And I feel like the mental health thing is something where you're not supposed to say anything bad about it.
Well, so let me say this too. Like, I think it can be, I'm not saying that he's like lying about this shit neither. Because I think he could be experiencing that because we got to remember, this dude young as hell. Imagine being that age with that many followers and shit.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Not only that, it's a lot of toxicity, and it's just a whole lot of shit that come with that. He could be feeling it, and I also think he knows he's not as good as some people think he is, and I think that's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he can't live up to some of these expectations that people putting out there for him. It's like his fame does not match his talent whatsoever.
So what does he do in that situation? I mean,
He just did it, man. Just
I-
quit.
but I feel like this, like if you got that hype, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe too soon, or maybe you're never gonna get to the level where people think you are.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why he did this shit, just to back out and think about it, man. Let everything calm down for a little bit and chill. I mean,
I honestly thought about
at
it.
some point you're gonna get exposed. The truth gonna come out eventually.
The truth is gonna come out. So when they initially said they were gonna make the Pacquiao fight,
Yeah.
I kind of believed it because I was like, all right, they're gonna cash out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Before he loses to somebody
Which
else.
is what I would do with him.
Yeah. So when it didn't happen, I'm like, okay. And then when they chose Fortuna, I'm like, he's still gonna lose. You know, like
Yeah, that's a bad fight.
So I'm like, all right, I don't get what they're doing. So I think he has enough following that's not hardcore boxing fans, it's internet people.
Mm-hmm.
He could go on a Jake Paul run and just fight UFC fighters the rest of his career.
He can, but that's exposing himself too. Either way, he's gonna expose himself because that's completely obvious.
But even though it's obvious to us.
Right, but that's all he's worried about, though.
But the casual fan doesn't know. He could go
Right, but he don't care about
Listen, he can go fight on Triller, and he can fight big name UFC guys that might even can fight box. The guy,
I hear you.
and he would dog them.
What I'm saying
And-
is this: this is a guy that grew up boxing. I don't think he cares about the casual fan. He knows he has them. There's something still deep. If you fight, there's something deep inside of you that cares about what the true boxers, the true boxing trainers, the true boxing people think. You know, he don't fit in with them. He don't. They know he full of shit. You know, so I don't think he cares about just finessing the casual fan. I think what's getting to him is again like the fact that like he know like he not on that level. He gonna get exposed. The casuals still gonna love him. You can tell anything the casuals, the motherfuckers following him.
So you think they're gonna, when he comes back, you think it's gonna be against maybe lesser competition
Yes.
and just slow down the career maybe?
Yeah. Probably he gonna try to get better.
I think that if that's the route he wants to go, if he want to follow Canelo, he needs to get better.
This is maybe his mental health is, you know, something else is wrong with it, and he just gotta get over it. I don't know. Who knows? It could be because he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Know what the fuck going on with him? But I think he's gonna try to get better. Go back to the drawing board. You know, stay out of the spotlight for a little bit. It's gonna be hard for him because he an attention whore. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the
like
thing.
everybody nowadays.
So now he really on timeout. You can't put that post out and then post
And
partying tomorrow.
That's
You
what
know
I'm saying. I think that's gonna be tough for him. Cause like he a hoe. He a hoe. Like, and most of these dudes now are too. Like taking selfies and shit and posting. Like, come on, he a hoe. Like, don't nobody got time for that shit. You supposed to be
how
training.
long before you post something that's in most people's mind, I guess, doesn't seem like you having a mental health issue right now?
Wait, say that again. How long?
How long do you think before he posts something that's like, all right, he's out partying or doing something? You like, I thought you
Soon. It's going to be a lot sooner than it would for like a real grown man. Like he's not like he's like a kid, bro. Like I'd say within a week.
Within a week.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's what I think. Like it ain't gonna be no long hiatus where he stay to himself and get better and isolate. And he's not that kind of guy. He needs that attention. Yeah,
So-
he's not that kind of guy.
So we'll see what happens with him. Again, if it's serious, you know, get healthy. But all right, other news.
I think he.
Did the camera just stop?
Nah, that was my phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I said serious. Siri came on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bud Crawford and Manny Pacquiao is officially off, and I'm hearing that Manny's negotiating with Errol for a July fight.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Nothing. Sick of talking about it.
I mean, it's not really that. It's like I think it's so obvious that not really much to say. If he fights Errol, he's gonna get the shit beat out of him, like worse than he's ever gotten beat in his career.
For me, do you think Errol should even take the fight at this point?
Yeah,
So I think
I would take it.
finances and legacy, you go ahead and take the fight. But I just don't want him to entertain it and prolong the fight with Ugas.
man, he can fight Pac. Man, who cares about Ugas? He take that shit. It
But
don't matter.
he needs to go ahead and get that belt, though. I don't want him to play around with Manny Pacquiao negotiating, then Manny turn around
yeah.
and fight
So
Mikey.
let me say this. I think if you asking me whether or not he should just entertain it, no. If you're not gonna, if they gonna be doing that cat and mouse shit, if you just making the fight happen, let's say if he can make the fight happen tomorrow, I would say he should do it.
Feel like this. If they are in real negotiations, I also would be going back, hey, y'all need to give Pacquiao back his belt. He's fighting me. What's the point of giving it to Ugas?
Yeah.
If he is fighting somebody, he's not fighting Ryan
Yeah.
Garcia. Give him back
I
his
would be
belt.
like, either way, I'm taking that shit. So
Whoever I'm fighting,
just give it
get
to
the
me.
belt.
Yeah, right, exactly. Either way, I'm gonna take it from you.
That might be what he's saying. Pacquiao, go tell him to give you your belt back.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll fight you.
That would give him 3 straps.
Yeah, because that's what he wants. So
Yeah.
that's how I would go about it. I don't know. I'm sick.
How
of
you think the fight go?
Pacquiao?
Yeah.
Errol's gonna retire him.
So he gonna knock him out?
He gonna knock him out.
What round?
Maybe like middle of the fight, like 7.
Yeah. He gonna sleep him, yo.
It's gonna be bad too.
He gonna beat the shit out of that old ass nigga, man. God damn.
Like
Pacquiao, bro.
honestly, whether it was Bud or Spence, I really didn't want to see Pacquiao. Once the belt was gone, it was like, all right. And it's been 2 years now, so it's too far removed from the Thurman fight. You know what I mean? As an old man, it's like, how much more did you lose, bro? You couldn't even afford to lose anything to come back and fight those guys. And it doesn't make sense. Why would if you wouldn't fight Errol coming off the accident, why are you gonna fight him now?
I don't know.
It doesn't
I don't
make
know what
sense.
the fuck. Look, let me just say this, man. I'm tired of the whole welterweight division. Biggest names, but ain't nobody doing nothing. Everybody's real still. It's like they don't want to move. It's almost like you playing checkers where you move something, you keep your hand on it and bring it back. It's like you just scared to do everything. Like somebody make a fucking move.
Just fight already.
Just fight. Like somebody make a move. Like y'all are fighters.
Bud should be fighting Porter. That should be done.
Yeah,
like
it's your
yesterday.
job to fucking fight. And I get it. It's like, we not y'all, so we can't relate. But it's like, yo, do your job. Like, your job is to fight. Like, don't be a fighter if you don't want to fight. So, I'm tired of all that shit, man. The welterweight division is annoying. We talk about Boots a lot. That's the only thing I see. Good shit I see right now is him moving up. Everybody else is standing still. It's just real placid. It ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, it's hard to get a good matchup out of anybody. Because if you're a top name, you want to fight somebody for the money. If you're an up-and-coming star,
Top names don't want to fight you. Yeah.
They don't want to fight you.
Yeah, they don't want to fuck with you. So everybody just standing still, waiting.
So you
like, everybody looking for that perfect fight for everybody.
So you get all the top guys or prospects fighting the journeyman like a Gamboa. He's getting all the fights.
It's like odds are, it's like if it's perfect for one side, it's not gonna be perfect for the other. Somebody's gonna have to take the fucking fight, accept an offer sheet. It's like, yo, if Errol Spence is the A side, which he's going to be, and that means he's sending out the offers. Motherfuckers need to start accepting these offers.
I don't know. I need an announcement like ASAP though.
Yeah, but anyway, what else we got, man? The welterweight division. I'm sick of that shit. We got we already talked about that Colbert Gamboa shit in the last vid.
Yeah. I think we made a bet too. I need to go back and look at it.
Nah, it wasn't that one.
Okay.
What did we bet on though?
I have no clue.
It was a straight up who gonna beat who bet.
Oh, Rosario.
Yeah, I picked Lubin. You picked Rosario.
All right. That's easy money.
Oh, it's not.
Easy.
That motherfucker got jabbed to the body and got knocked out, bro. Ain't nothing eating. Stop it. Who the fuck gets jabbed to the body and gets knocked out? Have you ever seen that before that?
Never saw that. Never saw that.
That shit was crazy.
The way he responded was terrible.
Yeah, I know. Nigga, like, listen, I think it's a 50-50 fight. But Dove says if you get knocked out with a jab to the body, bro.
I want to bet on Rosario. I don't know what the odds are by knockout within the first 3 rounds. I think that's a solid.
We may need to look up the odds on that shit, because I would do that for real. Like, you may come up.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on what it is.
Because I got him knocking him out, or if he don't knock him out, it'll go 12. But
if it go 12, you got Rosario.
Nah.
You got Lubin if it go 12.
If it go 12, it's Lubin.
So you saying Lubin get knocked out?
He get knocked out.
Man, my man.
Feel like this.
My man fucked up.
When I watched Charlo Rosario, I was scared for Charlo the whole fight up until the point where that jab put him down. I think he had clipped him and hurt him the round before. But other than those 2 spots, like, Charlo was boxing excellent and winning the fight. But it was just Rosario looked so dangerous.
I think the part that you missing about Lubin.
Is he's a better boxer than Charlo?
No, not only a better boxer, he has more speed and power. Charlo.
More power than Charlo?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
He does. He's just a better puncher all around.
I disagree.
Charlo.
Charlo has way more power. But
No. He doesn't.
we already got money on it. What was it, $50? It sounded like you want to bet more.
We can bet more. I don't care. I don't worry about that shit.
I ain't fucking with it.
Like, I don't give a shit, bro. We can bet more. I think I'm coming up.
Hey, man, so I don't know. I ain't really got much else I want to talk about right now. It's other fights that we watched earlier. It was some good wars on top rank card. The main
Navarrete probably fighting right now. You heard it here first. He overrated as shit.
So we're recording this during that fight because we really didn't care about that fight.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that he's going to lose tonight.
So we already know the fate of Navarrete, whether it's tonight or in the future. He's overrated. He's going to get exposed. He has that same Margarito style where he overwhelms you with a little more size and he just squares his shoulders up, keep coming at you.
What if he stepped his game up?
Wild
It's
punches.
a completely different fighter going on right now.
It's not.
And your take is just horribly wrong.
It's not.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not.
It's not. Nah. He's overrated. They trying to hype him up, that top rank ESPN shit. They do that all the time, but he's not nowhere near the other 126 guys, the top guys. He's about probably 2 tiers down from the top guys, like Fulton, definitely Shakur.
Fulton's bodying him.
Yeah, definitely Shakur. Gary Russell, like he not even on that next tier under them. Like,
Well, check it out. Tell us what y'all think about Berlanga's fight. Let us know what y'all think about Ryan's situation. And do you think Errol should fight Ugas for a belt or fight Pacquiao for the money and the legacy? But that's all we got, man. And Still TV. Thank y'all for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.
Remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport today, and still
Yo, yo, yo!